Good morning, YouTube. I hope everybody is having a great day. I wanted to update on a couple of things I'm working on here. We're still working on the Trans Am. I had surgery about 2 weeks ago, so I'm moving a little slow. This is coming along. It really only needs a day's worth of work, and it's good to go. Maybe an afternoon's worth of work, and it'll be back together. But wanted to update on the bikes. I can't remember if I ever did a video on this. This is a 2017 Yamaha scr950. No, they only made these 1 year. They took the Yamaha Bolt, which is the cruiser, and changed the whole subframe in the back and made a flat seat and tried to build a scrambler. I bought this with the intention of maybe doing some dirt roads and stuff and really like using it as a scrambler. But I realized that I am too novice of a rider and it is too heavy of a bike with too little suspension. So love the bike. It's really fun, really cool, but it's not going to be that thing. As far as kind of updates on that bike, I did the skid plate so it has the look, and I did a Vance & Hines muffler. I did the nice Coso gauge so it has a tack and a gear indicator, and then these bags were $50 on eBay because this one was all blown out on the seams. So I shoe glued it and then bolted it with some nice button head bolts. So the bags are back. And then, a set of brackets was $100. And this actually came with bolt brackets that I sold for $50. So I'm all of $150 into that, $600-700 rack kit. So that was pretty cool. So I have a Corbin seat on the way. It should be here Friday. I did like a red leather with gray on the sides, and then like a dark piping. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. I'll do an update on it once I get it in. And I'm not really going to do much to this. It was just cleaning up some of the miscellaneous stuff that I didn't like. It needed exhaust and bags, so it can be useful. So the day before my surgery, I bought this, and then I couldn't ride it for a week. But 2021 KTM 390 Adventure, and the thought behind this is it's going to kind of take the place of what I wanted to do with the SCR. Actually takes the place of what I wanted to do with the 69 and the 72 CL350s. I rode those and realized that I'm not a good enough rider, and they are kind of death traps. So I grabbed this, and they're very reasonable. They're pretty cool. So this has the Thumper 373cc motor. It's 44 horse. We were out riding around last night, and it's got plenty. I mean, I'm 240, 230 pounds, something in that range, and it pulls me around just fine. It's for a new rider, it's very approachable. The bike is only 325 pounds dry. I don't remember what it is wet, but it's mid 300s wet. A couple of painterless bags in the back, just so I have somewhere to put my stuff whenever I go. And then the top rack in the back. And, I've got a couple different bags for back here. So my wife bought me one, and I ordered an Amazon one, and, different ones I can use depending on what I'm doing. Part of the reason I bought it was this. So the display is cool. None of the other ones in this price range had this. ABS, traction control. You can run your phone, your music, answer phone calls, all from your display. I changed to the single piece seat. I go back and forth on whether or not I like this more than the stock one, but it looks cool, and I rode it last night. It was decent, and I'm working on adding some auxiliary lights to the front here just to give it a little more at night. We're realizing it could use a little more light at night. So other than that, I'm not really going to do anything to it. I'm just going to ride it. So it's got a 4-year warranty. I figure I'll keep it for a couple of years if I really, really get into it. And if the SCR just sits, in 2 or 3 years, I'll trade them both in on the next level up. So we'll see if I actually get into this or not. So, but this was pretty approachable from a price point, and a new rider, a new rider stance. It's really light. It's easy to whip around, and it's not intimidating. This thing tries to murder you the whole time, because I'm a new rider, and it's heavy, and this has a slipper clutch in it, so you can't really screw up. This thing, it'll try to fling you off the back. So not that this is fast or anything. It's just very more, mechanically less forgiving than this one. So anyway, from the novice rider, this is where I'm going to add some heated grips because I'm realizing that that is key. So, all right, guys, have a good one. That's the update on these toys. If I change anything, I'll do a video on it and let you know. And as soon as this thing moves along, I'll do like a video on that too. So, have a good one, everybody.